What's up, CDL fans? Welcome back with another episode of Getting Mixy. I think it's episode 12. Don't quote me on it. I'm Shane. I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Nick. Nick, how are you doing, man? What's going on?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking me, Shane. Excited to, talk some more CDL, cover the upcoming minor coming up. How are you doing, boss?
Life is good. I'm a little sick. I'm real happy. Life is good. I'm excited to talk about the matches with you, man.
Yes, sir. All right. So, yeah, no time to waste. Let's just get straight into it. We're going to do another episode covering the minor, giving our predictions on who we think is going to win each match, who we think the winner's going to be, maybe giving some, slight opinions on the teams and stuff.
Right.
So with that being said, let's just start with the top row, work our way down. At the top, Shane, we have ourselves maybe
a Swift Rio is what we have. Is what we have.
Breach versus Surge.
What we have here is a Swift Rio. I don't know what you were gonna say. I'm so sorry for cutting you off. I tried to be comedic timing with this is a Swift Rio. I think we got a nice Surge team. Neptune is on a high, playing online COD still. Like, dude, Neptune is about to slam these kids. To speak on Breach a little bit, I am very low on the Breach right now, and I think they are probably the 10th. I'm just saying the 10th worst team in the league, depending on where you have OpTic. As we currently speak, which we'll get to next. I think they might be
10th worst.
I think so. I think it's Falcons, the Guerrilla mates, and then Breach. Obviously, if you're like, oh, OpTic lost every map, they're horrible, let's put them at the bottom. Like, oh, whatever, No, but outside of that, I think every other team's better. Miami, Cloud9, ROKKR, FaZe, Ultra, Thieves, Ravens, Surge, like, they're all better. They have to be slotted somewhere below that list.
No, I kind of hear you a little bit. Because the thing with OpTic, obviously, out loud,
where do you put them right now?
It doesn't make sense to put them that low, but from what we've seen,
what we're seeing,
I've been seeing fans saying OpTic are the 11th worst team in the league, and I don't I don't hate the take. I don't hate it. I don't know if I'm on board with it, but I don't,
right.
It's a reasonable take.
But enough about the other teams. Breach, I have 10th right now. What are you seeing for this match? I'm seeing a Swift 3-0 in Surge's favor. Shout out Neptune. That guy is godlike for my fantasy. That guy is godlike. I love him so much.
Did you even play him last week? I don't even think you did.
Oh, I might not have, but dude, that guy is godlike. That guy is godlike.
I didn't even think you played the guy last week. And I think I played you last week too, if I'm not mistaken. So
oh, dude, I lost that one for sure.
That might have been
sure. I lost that one.
I definitely think Surge are a class above Breach right now. Surge have been playing some pretty good COD. Ever since the Neptune edition. Have they lost since adding Neptune? I don't think so. I think they're 3-0 right now.
They are currently 3-0, right?
Yeah, and they played some goodish competition. Obviously beat FaZe in the first week. Last week, I'm not gonna write anything into it though. They beat LAG 3-1. LAG stinks, for lack of better words.
That's the 11th for me personally.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm definitely high on them. I'm a little low on Breach, but I don't think Breach have been. Even if they are currently a bottom 4 team, I don't think they're bad.
Yeah, I think they have the ability to still win series, but I feel like it's so situational now. I don't know how many times we have to have this conversation about Cammy underperforming. I don't know how many times you have to have this conversation about Big Wake not putting up the numbers he needs to. But your subs are trying. Right, obviously, Purge and Scumpii, they're still human. They're gonna have bad performances. That's gonna happen. But dude, Cammy has been getting slammed. They're not playing super well.
Yeah, no, this has been a conversation since the minor last time around. So it's been a good
last month.
Yeah, month and a half, pretty much, man. So I mean, to just talk about this match, it's definitely Surge. I could see it being 3-0. I could even see it being 3-1. I don't know if they'll go game 5. I definitely do think Surge are a punch above Breach enough that it'll be a convincing series. So, I mean, I'll just match you. I'll go 3-0. I might
Right.
personally put like 3-1s in my pick'ems, but definitely, yeah.
I already did my pickups. I didn't send them so I wouldn't like spoil any of this for you.
Right.
This is a Swift 3-0. If I was allowed to put Swift in front of my 3-0, I would have. Like
you
this,
think this is a DoorDash?
dude, this is the DoorDash series.
See, I
think.
just don't even like even if it's 3-0, I can see like a map being very convincing, but I can see it being like a 250, 200 hard point.
Yeah, this is a
and,
250, 180. This is a 6-4, and then it's a
I can see like a
3-1
3-2
in
control, maybe 3-1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Depends on what they play.
this is a very solid. Surge wins. I don't care how it gets done. Surge wins.
Yeah, for sure. If they don't though, uh-oh.
All right, Nick. You said you don't hate the take. OpTic 11th worst team in the league right now. Falcons verifiably the 12th worst team in the league right now. How does this one play out?
Man, I'm gonna just start off. Listen, I know I like going on an OpTic when it's needed. When it comes to Falcons, though, I'm not gonna cook them, bro. OpTic are winning this series 100 out of 100 times. The fact that like, even though most of it's probably jokingly, okay, most of it should be jokingly, but there are a couple people out there that are like, yeah, Falcons, they could do it. No, they can't.
Right.
They're not. Maybe they get a map. Maybe they take like an S&D.
Right.
Because OpTic's teamwork has just not been there. But
that's across every game mode right now.
Yeah. But
we've seen everyone criticizing Pred for his plays in hardpoint. Like
they're gonna
outskill them. Their hardpoint is horrible. They're 0-12 right now. Like 0-12 of map count to specify. Like
0-9 in this qualifier, and then you're including the last 3 maps lost from the 3-1
Ravens.
Yes.
But like, dude, they're not playing well in any game mode. The players individually are underperforming, right? Like, a lot of flack is going Kenny's way because Kenny's playing poorly. He's starting maps 0-8, 0-7, 0-10. Like, he's just getting slammed, or he's going on like massive death streaks. I know there was a bunch of conversation about him going on like a 16 death streak on that Skyline at one point. But like, dude, looking at the rest of the stats, none of these players are playing like exceptionally well. You have some amazing minds in the COD space, like Crimsix reviewing their VOD, saying what the fuck is going on here. You have some amazing players like the nub, Mr. Enable, watching back the VOD, saying what is going on. You have Octane criticizing them, like some amazing players historically, like just not on board with what OpTic's doing. And I think that should be worrying signs for people. I have OpTic winning, of course. I think they're going to just outskill them, right? Like they might not be a good team, but they have enough skill that like they're probably gonna just hedge us out, you know? But man, I don't know, dude. I'm getting some weird butterflies. I'm not notoriously a guy that believes in. Yeah, I'm not a guy that ever believes in hexes. I'm not a guy that believes in like bad juju or anything. But dude, something about this series is a little weird to me, you know? And I don't know if it's weird because like we had a team that was arguably top 3 going into this year playing the clearly last place team, and there's even a conversation about how it will go. You know, like I don't know if it's that. I don't know if I'm just being an OpTic hater. But there might be something here. I
don't know. I agree with like a lot of your points, but like just like saying there might be something here. No, I like I said, like I just think people are overgassing because like, do OpTic have a bunch of clear issues? Yes, but I think we're missing the other side of the story. Falcons is just lacking literally everything. They're lacking literally in every category, and it's even though OpTic are lacking in a bunch.
The worst search team I've ever seen. They'll pull out a sneaky Skyline search to destroy when they can.
But it's like it's Skyline, bro. Like Skyline is barely even real S&D by most people's regards for search. Like like I mean, if they get in this, like, look, if we somehow get Skyline search in this, I won't rule them out. Maybe they could take because like they've even been Thieves on it, and Thieves just took FaZe to around 11.
They didn't just
2 weeks ago.
Beat them on it. It was a fucking 6-1.
Yeah, it was a
they slammed.
It was a
They slammed Thieves on it.
Yeah, but I mean,
but
like,
yeah,
they're gonna lose the hard points. They might be like a little close, especially if we somehow get another kill record out of Exnid. But
the issue is like, do you ever trust this Falcons team to Neslo? And the answer should be no. The answer should be no. They've never seen a map 5. They've never seen a map 5. And I'm not trusting them to win a map 5 against OpTic. Like, I have it as the 3-0. Obviously, if the Skyline Search is in there, I'll toss them a 3-1 because why not? But as a Swift, this is hopefully a Swift series. It's probably not, though. It's probably going to go like 250, 230. Skyline Search is in there. It's going to be a 6-2 control they lose. And then they're going to lose the 4th map, of course. But, dude, if this does go game 5 and map 5 is somehow a Skyline S&D, do you think there's a chance?
No. Just because
No?
Falcons will break in game 5.
I think they'll break as well.
Yeah, like even though they're not all that bad S&D, just because it's game 5, like dude, it's gonna be like
5,
so much pressure.
Dude,
they're gonna be like,
sweating.
oh my god, we might bro. They already think they win champs when they win a map, when they win a control. Could you imagine if they won a series?
Yo,
dude,
shout out their passion though. I love their passion.
Yeah,
I love their passion.
I mean, it's great, but
Do you agree with the 3-0, 3-1 if they get a Skyline Search in there?
Yeah, I put 3-0 in the predictions.
Okay, fire. This next series, I think, is the sneaky good one until we get to grand finals. The sneaky good one until we get to grand finals. ROKKR, Cloud9. I have my thoughts, but I want you to take the floor on this. Go ahead.
ROKKR C9, definitely best matchup out of the round ones. I think it might honestly even only be like the truly good one. Depends on how Boston shows up in the Surge series, I think.
Right.
Man, my thoughts on this series. Dude, this series is going to be so hard to call. Just because I feel like both these teams are in... They have some pretty good form. Shane, your ROKKR boys, you were trying to potentially argue they were like top 3 in this league.
Okay.
And
they're not my ROKKR boys.
No,
they're not my ROKKR boys.
Hey,
to clarify.
You were defending them pretty hard last week. And I like the trajectory of this team. I still think they have good trajectory. But, maybe not as clean of a last week as you would like to see. And now you're playing Cloud9 that seems to only be getting better and better. Yeah.
Better as every series goes on.
We're starting to see the Cloud9 that we were hoping to see. Now, Cloud9 maybe haven't had, the toughest of schedule. Like, last week they played Falcons. Correct. Obviously, you win that.
That's a swift 3-0.
The Boston series against last week was impressive. 3-0. That was an impressive series. And who were their matches week 1? Who did they play week 1?
I definitely do not remember, but I'm scrolling up. They beat Ultra 3-0, and then they lost to Vancouver in a 3-2.
Yeah, and that was Protocol City. So yeah, it's like Cloud9, it's weird because those results look good, but these teams might be in not Ultra.
You're beating a declining Ultra.
Yeah, right. Well,
two of the 3 worst teams in the league.
We look at them as a top team, but just their form over the last couple weeks, they've definitely fallen off. And I
agree.
I just feel like as of right now, this moment, it's a little hard to place teams. If you're gonna do a power ranking, I just feel like it'd be so hard. Where do you put?
There's so
Where
many.
do you put Ultra? Where do you put these two?
Where do you put Cloud9? Yeah. Where do you put OpTic? You have to imagine they bounced back, but they haven't backed out. I agree with you. I think this is probably the most competitive opening match. I think in the next match there's going to be something said about the roster change and how that's going to change up the team. But overall, I think this is the most competitive first round match. I personally have Cloud9 winning it.
Ooh.
I don't know. You didn't answer who you have winning it or a score line, so I'll take the lead here. I have Cloud9 winning 3 of these 5 maps. I don't know how many ROKKR are winning though. I cannot tell you that.
Okay, but how and why?
Oh, I think they're getting confidence with winning much more than what they have all season. They're winning more. They're playing some teams close that we classify as good, or they're beating teams that we classify as good, right? A 3-0 against an Ultra. you went map 5 with Surge with a honeymoon period, God Gamer Neptune, like you're playing some of these maps close, you're beating some of these teams, but you're primarily beating the teams you should be beating. Like a 3-0 over Falcons isn't anything to like get excited about because that's expected for every team, but it didn't look close. Dude, that search and destroy, Crep got like 4 2-pieces on a flank. Like we were so unaware. I was so angry watching it. But they handily like beat Breach as well. Like I think they're on an upswing right now. It's all coming together. Sib's playing better. Attach is playing a little bit better. Obviously, Mac and Kremp have kept up the same tempo. They're still playing well. I think it's them. I could just be underrating ROKKR now, but you know, I have Cloud9 winning.
I hear you. It just my concerns about this series though. I feel like this is a trap series, and what I mean is like, okay,
Whoever we
so
pick, the other one's winning.
yeah. Well, so like it's not even just that, but like okay, so like from you just look at both these teams, okay? Cloud9, some pretty good form, very respectable. You beat all the teams you should. You beat and like arguably top 4-ish team, and then you took a team to a game 5 that is also looking really good. You know,
Right.
you were trying to argue they're like top 4, right? And ROKKR, on the other hand, while they have looked good, I mean, take like last week, for example, you got 3-0 smoked by Ravens, and Ravens
Smoke
is
show.
Ravens are like a weird team to like, you know, like
They're weird to place as well.
yeah.
Where do you put them?
I don't know. Like, like Ravens, you could put anywhere from like 3 to 6, and like I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, you'd be correct.
Right? Yeah, but like, see, so like I don't know if Ravens are that good, or you know,
ROKKR
if like
just played bad.
right, yeah, or like
God.
combo of the two. But so with my point being is, you know, this might be a series where like everyone's expecting Cloud9, ROKKR on the downturn. But then, you know, like we saw this last minor, man. ROKKR, they had like a decent good start, but everyone's like, nah, they're not gonna do it at the minor. And then they did it at the minor.
Right.
So what if this I don't know, like I like ROKKR's chances. I really do.
I like ROKKR's chances as well. But do you think teams now understand ROKKR will beat you if you're like not playing correctly and you're not playing up to standards? That they're gonna just take them more seriously, and we're gonna just see like teams out strat and out like skill them?
Yes.
You think we're at that point with ROKKR probably?
No, I agree, but I still feel like if there was like a team to slack off, I low-key think it would be Cloud9. No? Like, bro, like, yo, like, Simp goes in there, he's like, man, I'm gonna put these guys down. And he just doesn't put them down. Estrio puts him down. You know what I'm saying?
Lamar's a coach.
Yeah, maybe Lamar's like,
old, bro. He don't
like,
care.
yo, these guys are bums. Right, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
dude, Sibs loaded up. I'm not losing to a fucking Paul X. Like,
right.
leave me alone.
Okay, so to answer the question about my prediction, if I was going to base this off the last 2 weeks, my heart does say, or logically in my brain, sorry. My brain says Cloud9. My heart's low-key saying ROKKR, though. I'm not gonna lie. I like ROKKR in the sneaky, like, 3-1. I don't know.
You like it? I'll back it on you. I'll back it for you.
For real? If you want a coin flip or rock, paper, scissors, we can do that, bro.
I'll back you up on it. Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not convinced that they're gonna win, but like,
right.
I see a path for both teams winning. So like, whoever
I do too.
You decided, I'm willing to be like, all right.
You know, Shane. Next episode, if ROKKR gets slammed, you can come on here and tell me I told you so. You know, I'll understand it. I'll understand it.
Right. No, I'm not that type of person. But moving on to the 4th series. Wait, why are you laughing at that? I
just wouldn't blame you if you did. That's all.
We have the Heretics versus the Gorilla Mates with another change. Guys out, Priestahh in. Do you think this solves anything? Do you think this improves this team whatsoever? And why is the answer no? Let's hear it.
Team stinks, dude. No, I mean,
stinks.
It actually could change. Like, a lot of the conversation online has been like, yo, a lot of pacing issues for his team. Skyz is hella slow. You bring in Lunars may be a little bit slow-ish. So this could change. I don't hate it entirely, just because like, yeah, like, you know, pacing, yeah, we could notice it last week a little bit during the Surge match.
For sure.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's Priestahh though, man. Like, yo, if we
Yo,
were getting a faster AR from like challengers or something, dude,
Wait,
I'm all on
P-Dog's the
board.
GOAT, bro.
Okay.
P-Dog's the GOAT.
Yo,
What
let's
do you mean?
calm down. Let's calm down. But yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah, I hear you.
you know, P-Dog, he hasn't shown anything in this game. Just to
He's had good individual maps before.
Yeah, maps.
I remember like a vault he took over.
Okay,
like that's a vault.
Bro, I need him to do it in like a collective series. Just give me one against not a bum. Don't do it against Falcons. But like, yeah, Priestahh, come out, show what you got versus Heretics team. Because Heretics, I still rate them, but like,
they're a sneaky team that will beat you.
Oh, absolutely, for sure. I just see Heretics is so hard to rate just because of that, you know, unfortunate week 1 circumstance where they had to play with Super. Like I don't know if this team is coming in still with their Madrid form. They're looking like a top 50%.
ROKKR's playing
5.
super well.
Right, yeah. You know, like, well, I will say I don't know if ROKKR's been that good since the major. ROKKR helped them a lot in the major. But I know like what you're saying.
100%. Yeah.
Right.
If ROKKR's back to form, if they're still like on that high somehow.
Right, yeah.
More than half high would be insane.
Yo, first time ever for these players, bro. Like, some life gaming. So, I mean, with that being said though, I mean, you have to go Heretics. This might be another slammage. I mean, let's not forget they literally played last week and it was a slammage. And this time
it was a slammage.
Yeah, it was a slammage, and this time they're gonna have like the same amount of practice with a new player. Everything points to it being a slammage. I'm not gonna
another slammage. I agree with you on everything you said. How do you fix this Guerrillas mates team? Because there's a lot of talk about like Gotaga saying like we're not dropping Lins. I don't think Lins is bad enough to be dropped yet. He still makes like his bonehead plays, of course. But I think overall he's one of the only reasons like some of these maps have ever been close. Like that kid will give you random 3 and 4 pieces on Skyline like no one's business. Like shout out Lins for that. But dude, I'm seeing a lot of people saying like, oh, you know, pick up Hook. Do you think like Hook doesn't solve this roster in my opinion?
No.
If anything, that's more red dot chasing, and that's still weird pacing issues with dude. Lunars and Hook do not have a remotely close pace. There's just no universe that would ever work out, you know?
I mean, the thing with
what
Hook,
do you do?
It like Hook might be an upgrade of both their sub players, but their sub players aren't the problem though. Kiz and Lins aren't the yo. As much as I like counting on Kismet is not a problem for this team at all. He's been playing pretty good this year. So you don't drop. I don't know if they're like undroppable. Like yo,
right.
You know, I understand why Gotaga views like Lins as that. Obviously, the French connection,
the French correlation.
If this was any other org, though, like you could maybe have like you wouldn't have a big talk about. But if there was like a Hook out there, you would maybe do that. But yeah, this team would. Do that.
Like consider this idea.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Something.
But this team, they're not going to consider it. So you have to make changes in the art department, and just with the talent out there, I don't know if there is any change you can do to make this team not bottom 4. You might make them from 11th to like 9th. But
like
just no way this team makes champs. There's no way.
I think they're way too far behind.
Way too far behind.
I think they're way too far behind.
They stink.
Like FaZe, Thieves, probably Ravens at this point are all basically locks, right? Like,
sorry, you say FaZe, Thieves, like Ravens? You said
Ravens.
Yeah.
I think all 3 of them are locks at this point. Obviously, I expect Ultra to make it. Obviously, you expect OpTic to make it. Even in this slump, you expect them to make it.
ROKKR's semi-close.
ROKKR's close. Surge are playing well. They're relatively close. Miami, they had a super deep run. Like they're probably gonna make it. Like that's 8, bro. That's 8. Like we're out of space, bro. But like Cloud9's starting to pick it up. You know, I see Cloud9 sneaking in there. Scary. They started out too slow and they were too slow to make changes. What's the point of keeping your roster after the major if you're gonna just change it after like 2 matches anyway? What's the point? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? If you knew the blow up was inevitable, rip the band-aid off. Give your team a fighting chance. Now they lost matches because they didn't have enough practice with a team. I don't think 2 weeks worth of practice was gonna like solve their issues, obviously, but it might give them a better chance than 2 days practice, bro.
right.
Like, what are we up to?
No, you wanna know what's crazy?
Like, what are we up to?
I forgot exactly where I saw this. It was either like Twitter or Reddit. So take this with a grain of salt. It's just a random thing I saw.
Shout out both those websites.
But someone was saying that Gotaga was saying that, okay, they want to make changes after the major, or they knew going into the majors that they want to make changes, but he saw how well they played against OpTic, so he's like, we'll hold off. Like, what? Like,
what?
Allegedly, don't take that with a grain of salt. But like,
yeah,
yo, that OpTic team played so shit that weekend. You couldn't have.
If that's
anything.
true, Gotaga, you're lost, bro. Like, you've lost the fucking plot. If that's true, you've lost the fucking plot. If it's false, I'm wasting my time here. If that's true, though, Gotaga, you know God. Like, what are we talking about here? You know God. That's insane. I didn't give my like official scorecard. There's another 3-0. I don't see how this isn't. Like, P-Dog's not going to solve their pacing is probably going to be a bit better, but like, you just got 3-0 smoke showed. You guys also have like 2 days worth of practice. Like, you're getting 3-0 smoke showed again here. Hate to say it to you.
All right, well,
this next match though,
Shane, you know me. I like going in snake order. Okay, I like my snake.
All
order,
right,
so
all right.
I'm doing you a little dirty, but we were just talking about one of the teams. So like, I feel like it's a good transition. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about the Heretics. We have them playing
Heretics.
the Ravens in the next round. So, hey, an interesting matchup. They played at the major.
At the minor. Or
Yeah, the major. They lost. Ravens lost 3-1, but it was a super close series though. Super close hard points. I think that S&D was close. I don't remember off the top of my head, but like that sounds right. Like pretty damn
good
series. Yeah. So, and Ravens, man, dude, both these teams, dude, they're just so weird.
Dude,
I don't know where they're at. I don't know like who like.
Where are they?
Right. I mean,
they're in that conversation for like. Obviously, Ravens higher than Miami of that 3 to like 6, 7 range. Miami obviously closer to the bottom than the Ravens, but like
no, but like you say that, but like Heretics, they just got third at an event and playing with medals in the lineup instead of fucking super. They've still been good. So like my head tells me they're like
ROKKR still playing worse though.
Yeah. Like
they also don't have the home crowd buff doing nothing. Like.
Right, yeah. Like I obviously would never argue for them to be like third, but
right.
If you told me Ravens are 4th, Heretics are 5th, or like 5th, 6th, like that's reasonable, you know?
Checks out.
Yeah. So I mean, not to be.
It sounds like you're talking yourself into a Heretics win here. Let's just
no. I was about a U-turn. I was about U-turn. I was gonna say.
Okay.
You
with that said,
Shane,
Ravens win.
Shane, can I do something crazy real quick?
Of course.
First time we've done it on this show. Okay, I'm going on my phone right now. I'm opening up this app called Crumble. Let's look at.
Oh my god!
The lineup.
You got the cookie crumble.
Let's.
Oh my god! Let's see it,
dude. This actually might determine everything because
All right.
Hey, I will say they didn't have Crumble.
Go ahead.
Did they have Crumble in? Do they have Crumble in Madrid? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, close your eyes. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Okay.
I'm imagining them.
Okay. I got 7 cookies here to tell you. We got butter. Okay, and like 2 of these aren't even cookies, but we have butter cake. That's an actual cake.
Okay.
We have French silk pie. It's like a chocolate pie, pretty much. We got
I'll pass on both of those.
we got your default milk chocolate chip.
Yeah, those hit, bro.
Yeah.
Undercooked, served raw, those hit, bro.
Biscoff lava cookie. What the hell is this? A gooey, mouth-watering cookie stuffed and drizzled with melty lotus Biscoff cookie butter spread.
Oh my god,
that sounds
pretty.
That sounds pretty good.
Low key. Right now, TJ Halley's stomach just started growling, bro. He heard it, and dude, his mouth is watering.
Okay, I'll just drop this up real quick. Strawberry cupcake, banana caramel or caramel, whatever floats your boat, red velvet white chip. Shane, how do we rate that lineup?
Oh, that lineup's making me think it's a Raven series for sure. For sure. Dude, Cookie Crumble is gonna win map 1, walk away for 2 seconds, get a cookie, sit back down, eat that thing, and drop a fucking 2 KD in a search, bro.
Jesus Christ.
That's what's gonna happen here. That's what's gonna happen.
Jesus
You mark my
Christ, bro.
words. You mark my words.
No,
Yeah,
that's a solid lineup, bro. Solid.
I think Ravens are gonna win this series.
Do you genuinely
I don't
believe
know.
that, or are you just saying it because of the fucking crumble bit?
Both. It's not a bit anymore, by the way. It's both.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's so funny.
No,
Yeah, I have Ravens winning this. Cookie Crumble aside, they might not. But with this lineup,
yeah.
no, they're gonna win.
How do you feel about this series though? Because Ravens, you know, in the major and heading to like the start of this qualifiers, their hard point is still looking slow, but they've won their last couple. Granted, one was against OpTic. OpTic real shaky, but hey, one was against ROKKR too. I think that's a very respectable win.
I think that's a respectable win, but let's think back to week 1. They lost to Ultra and they lost to Thieves.
Yeah, they got slammed by Thieves.
Literally everyone on the planet outside of Atlanta FaZe gets slammed by Thieves.
No, fair.
Till we get to the grand finals.
Hey, shit.
No, but like everyone and their mother, not named Atlanta FaZe, are getting slammed by the Thieves right now, and that's just how good that team's playing. And losing to Ultra, that's never been a problem. Like, think back historically in the CDL. Oh, we lost to Ultra. Ultra's like consistently been.
Now is when you say this? You were telling me last week how they fell off a cliff and they stink. Now you're like, oh, whatever. They lost to Ultra.
No.
What? What's going on?
Yeah, you're speaking the truth, but like, like everyone loses, you know.
Everyone loses Ultra.
I no. Originally,
everyone
I
loses
say
the
this.
Sorry.
I lied. I take it back. Yo, Beans is the funniest streamer on the planet, by the way. Dude, Beans is so funny. Dude, I was watching Pred versus Beans. They were doing like 2v2 bounties. Bro, I said this in our group chat. Dude, Beans hit the vent to break P2, and Pred shit on him and was like, I know that fat fuck would fit in there. Dude, it was the funniest clip of my life. I love that shit. Yeah, Beans is hilarious. Beans is so good.
Okay, enough Beans talk. What do you think it's score-wise for this matchup? Or map count, sorry.
Do you see a game 5 on our hands, or do you think this is a 3-1?
I actually personally predicted game 5. I think it'll be game 5 Ravens, just because I'm still concerned about the hard point.
I was saying game 5 as well.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a 3-0 either way.
No.
Like, no chance.
It has to be at least game 4, minimum.
I hear you on that.
Speaking about series that might be 3-0s, we got Thieves versus ROKKR.
What do you mean might be? This will be a 3-0.
Yo, ROKKR, they got some good S&D, bro. They can definitely be Thieves in S&D, for sure. Especially, bro, Estriel might single-handedly take him in S&D. I like Estriel in S&D a lot. That guy carries my fantasy in S&D. Oh my god, I love him so much. So much.
I hear you. But it's LA Thieves. Everyone and their grandma loses to LA Thieves unless you're named Atlanta FaZe, you're losing. This is a swift 3-0. I think they get outclassed everywhere. I know there's been like this conversation about Thieves' Search and Destroy being very bad this year. Paco specifically has to step it up in that mode. I think they're stepping it up in that mode. Like, we heard Scrap's interview with Nameless after they won. I don't know what series it was, but they played the red card Search and Destroy. They pulled out. They were looking good, and Scrap was just saying like, "Hey, you like that? Like, we're improving." Paco was playing well. He was getting bloods constantly. Like, could it have been a flash in the pan? Potentially. But I think this caliber of team and this level of players, there aren't many flashes in the plan. They're either going to be a good team, a great team, or they're going to fall off a cliff. And I think we're pushing the bounds of a great team right now. And I think this is a swift 3-0, and I think it's very decisive. I think Thieves are going to come out hot, and they have a really good side of the bracket for it. And I think the Thieves are going to crush.
Yeah, I hear you. I just don't fully know what to think about the S&D because okay, so they're definitely improving S&D. I agree with that point.
100%.
So the game you're referring to, I'm like 99% sure you're referring to
Was it the
Ultra.
Ultra game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. They won 6-2. Now, what's weird is like, okay, when you think about that on paper and you think about this year historically, you'd be like, wait, that's a huge win. Ultra, they're sick S&D. But yo, Ultra
Right.
sucked ass in S&D since like the start of the
True.
major. They have
True.
been like I don't know how many they've even won. Like it's not been
Okay.
many at all. So it's like I don't know how to rate that specific win. Like I don't know if that's like it's obviously probably a combo. But what is the percentage of okay, Thieves are that much better S&D, Ultra have fallen the fuck off.
I mean, what about the 3-0 slammage against the Ravens last week?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, see, okay, like
that's also a team you like and you respect, and like
oh
they're
yeah, no,
obviously a
I
good
definitely do.
team.
But Ravens just get shit on by them, man. Like that's also like a hard one to put
Dude,
some
dude,
stock in.
the Ravens do not know how to beat the Thieves, bro. It is
No, not
insane.
at all. Dude, it's crazy. They played better against Thieves with Vivid with one eye than when he had two eyes. Like, in what
Yo,
world does
that's foul. That is foul. That
in
is foul.
in
That is
what world
foul.
does that make sense? No, you know I'm saying the truth though. No, but I mean,
You 100% are.
I agree. Like, I, I'll put 3-0 in the brackets. I can see it. Like, I will say, if ROKKR come out the S&D, it won't be a slammage. It will be like a 6-5, 6-4. You know,
Right.
like
This is round 11.
yeah. Like if ROKKR does win a map, it's gonna be something they squeak by, and there's an alternate universe where Thieves could have won it. But first, a good
Right.
bracket. I'll put Thieves 3-0. I'll agree with you. I don't mind that.
What's up? What's
Um,
up? And then now we got OpTic Ultra.
your favorite two teams?
That's a statement. But but I don't know what to think because OpTic probably go out and 3-0 smoke show the Falcons. Hopefully. For what that fan base needs and what that team needs, they need a win on the board and they need it to be a 3-0 smoke show, get some confidence. And that could just be what this team needs. I've said this a few times to Nick privately on the show, etc. That like there's certain moments in teams while they're playing that like change their entire outlook on a game and change how they play. I most vocally was like that 1v4 from Simp against Miami, like that literally changed the team's trajectory. I don't care what anyone says. OpTic might just need a win, bro. Just a 3-0 smoke show. Sure, it's against Falcons who suck, but like, yo, Kenny gets a 1 KD. That'd be insane. Like, he's so back, right? Bruce gets a 1.2. He's so back. He's playing good. Pride gets to just run around and do whatever the fuck he wants again. Like, he's just playing hardpoint normally, just getting kills. Shotzy's gonna TikTok these kids. Like, TikToksy is back, bro. He's back against them. And I don't know if that's the confidence they're gonna need to beat Ultra and then just make it to a semis here, but my brain says Ultra should win this game. But the chance that OpTic players just get a 3-0 smoke show, start out hot, get confident, and just go on to win it sounds like OpTic to me. They've done shit like that before, and I can see that also happening. But for the sake of this, Ultra are gonna win.
Ooh. So you just did all that build up. OpTic, they're gonna come back. This is gonna be the 180. Ultra wins. Why'd
Ultra
you?
wins.
Why'd you do all that? You actually had me thinking for a second. I was like, wait, is this guy about to say OpTic?
No, I'm not gonna say OpTic, but I will tell you in my prediction, I have this as a 3-1 for Ultra. That's
3-1.
the only way OpTic do win this is if they 3-0 smoke show Falcons, and then that just lights some sort of spark and they figure it out on the fly.
Yeah.
But I think that's an insane thing to gamble on.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Especially against like an Ultra team that traditionally is really good systematically. They have some solid players. Joe's been dropping 50 on red card hardpoint with a sub. His team needs to learn how to get in the hill. Oh my gosh, now that we're talking about the Ultra, holy fuck. If Joe is giving you 50 with a sub on red card, hit the hill. How are you losing that first series? What are we possibly thinking?
I
That
mean,
guy's
that's
giving
just
you a
red card for you.
freebie, bro.
It's a mixy map, bro. Even though it's large, it's a mixy map.
Dude.
I agree with your points on OpTic, especially like I can absolutely see a world where they have their FaZe-esque moment where there's something that happens during this tournament
And
and
then they
it's just a 180 of momentum. My
Right.
disagreement with you though, okay, is I feel like you're harping it on this fucking Falcons theories. Bro, I don't care if they 3-0 Falcons, it's 250 to 50, 6-0, 3-0. That should not be giving them the delusional confidence to like maybe turn this ship around. You know, I think it'll have to be something in this exact series. It will have to be like Ultra starts off hop in the map 1. They go up 100. OpTic turns it around. Or another S&D moment. Pride gets a 1v3. Dashley 1v3. Like, I just think it has to be something like that. And I definitely do think it could happen because Ultra, man, they're not.
They're on a decline.
They're on a decline. Like, this is a low key, a super low key battle of mid. Like super low key. Like
ooh, OpTic fans, get them. Get them.
Ooh. No, I mean I think OpTic fans would even agree.
I mean, if they don't, they're wrong and they're delusional still. But you know, are they ready for that conversation? I disagree with you. I think it does start in the Falcon series. They should go into this expecting to win because they're better players and like they might suck, but they have like better systems in place currently than the Falcons boys. But dude, if I told you they lose map 1 to Falcons, they give them the first hardpoint win of this team's history. Like, dude, the OpTic boys are shook. They are shaking in their boots at that point, bro.
No, but
I think it has to start with the Falcons. It has to. I think if this is a 250 to a 230 volt hardpoint into a 6-4, I don't know, protocol search and destroy into a 3-2 protocol control, I don't think the OpTic boys are going to be very confident at all. Like, at all. Even if it is a 3-0, I don't think they're going to be that confident at all. Let alone if they lose a map. Let alone if they lose the first map. I think they need to start it there.
No, of course they have to, but if you're OpTic, I know at this point you'll take what you can get, but objectively speaking, if this is a slammage, I don't think you should look that much into it. You will try and take as much from it as you humanly can. You will try and use that, like, you know, these players, they'll try and use that as like delusional confidence, maybe have some heat checks and stuff.
Dude,
but like
it
shouldn't be that though.
I think any other team, they're just like, oh, we beat the Falcons. Cool, who's next?
Right.
But dude, this OpTic team that's struggling, 0-12 map count currently, I think they have to just take everything they could get.
Yeah, no, but like
Everything
literally if it was any other, like even if it was LEG, you would take a 3-0 against LEG right now and be like, okay, we're not that bad, you know?
Right.
But like the Falcons bar is so fucking low, man. It is like it's off the cam, bro. It's off the cam. Like you can't see it. That bar is so low.
I've seen some talk on Twitter that this is the Falcons' most winnable series so far this year. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yo, why are we talking about Falcons, bro?
It starts with Falcons.
I guess like
on paper, is this their most winnable series, or was it the Guerrilla mates?
Maybe. No, because Guerrilla mates they played at the end of stage 1, right? Guerrilla mates they looked like serviceable
enough.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. There is no league above Falcons. Like maybe, but if it is like, yo, I've been seeing people say like Falcons have like a 10% chance to win. No,
that's a lot of percent. That's a lot of percent.
This series is like 1%, and the LAG series was 1.12%. You know, like
right?
It just like and that I might even be, you know,
a little generous.
Yeah, like
all right, back to the Ultra.
To give my score, winning. Yeah.
I have him as 3-1 in my predictions, which I cannot change anymore, by the way.
No, it's one and done. You submit and you can't change. This is a BLR.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah. I haven't put that much thought into it. Because I would just like, man, I'd love to see like a map set or something. Because Shane,
The map set decides it.
No, Shane, let me cross you something. You're gonna get fucking pissed off, okay?
Okay.
OpTic.
They better not play red card. I don't know if that's where you're going, but I see your smile. They're not playing a red card. I told you OpTic were horrible at red card.
I don't think they've won it. I don't think they've won one. So do you risk it?
No.
No?
I don't think so. Dude, Joe is dropping 50 on people's foreheads to lose. I'm sure there was a conversation after both the maps where he dropped 50 on people's foreheads and they did not win. Of like, Joe sat down and said, I don't give a fuck who it is. If I have 50, you have hill time. I don't give a fuck about who you are. I don't give a fuck about your role on this team. If I have 50, you better have the fucking hill time. I better win this goddamn game. I promise you that conversation was had. And their coaching staff is good enough to recognize that, like, you have to sit in the hill. You have to get in the hill. That's how you win games. That's how you win the game, bro. There's like they're not gonna have another red card like that. No chance. No chance.
Okay, but are they gonna have another red card where Joe drops 50?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they have like
I
if they play a red
like,
card and Joe has 50, that will not be the same outcome of a loss. Like, they will win if Joe has 50.
I know, but what are the odds he gets another 50, bro? Yo, Joe's good. He's not.
In this game, probably high.
You think?
In this game, probably high. Maybe not against like OpTic specifically, but by the end of the year, they will have another.
OpTic specifically. I'm talking. What are the odds the next red card he plays against OpTic, against anybody? I don't care whoever ends up being.
I think it depends on the team. If it is this OpTic team, I think there's a chance, bro. If OpTic aren't playing well, and Dashy's with a point, what? He has like a 0.62, Kenny with a 0.59 or whatever. Dude, don't be mad at me for them dropping those numbers. Don't be mad at me. Get a grip. Get a grip now, by the way.
Have a grip.
And they're like, dude, you know, I think Joe is a good enough player that he could win a one against Shotzzy. He'll win a one against Pred, especially if his ARs are getting them weak. Like, I could see him getting 50, but I think OpTic auto veto red cards, like, as they should. They're horrible at red card, as they should.
Yeah, I just, with how bad everything's been, I wouldn't hate if they played it. I know you would. I personally would like at this point for OpTic, you kind of just like gotta take a shot in the dark, you know? Like, we gotta throw darts at a fucking board, hope it sticks, right? Like, dude, nothing's worked. And ever since Pred has been in his lineup, dude, ever since Pred has been on OpTic, they have not won a game in Black Ops 6. They lost the Breach Stage 1, and you've lost your 3 Stage 2. Pred is winless in Black Ops 6. like what?
Wow. My fault, Pred.
Yeah,
my fault, AG.
Pred. Okay, to give a prediction, I'm gonna match your prediction. I'll go 3-1 OpTic. That is my what?
3-1 OpTic. I said Ultra, baby.
Ultra, sorry. That's what I meant. I'm so sorry. 3-1 Ultra. But however, I will say I'm also personally predicting this as well, but this is so far the series I'm least confident in. Like, I can absolutely
really,
like, this is a series. This is the only series so far we just have talked about where literally any winner, any map count wouldn't surprise. It might be like a little surprising, but I can I can see OpTic 3-0-3-1-2-2. I can see Ultra 3-0-3-1-2-2.
Over the ROKKR Cloud9 series?
Yeah, just because I can't see that series being a 3-0 either way. That's why.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, next up, we got FaZe Surge. As the resident FaZe fan, talk to me. Do they lose again to the Vancouver Surge? Does Neptune run a masterclass on their foreheads? Yes or no?
FaZe don't lose the runbacks, bro. They don't lose rematches.
Twice in a row.
Yeah. Especially these like yo, if this was like a Thieves or something, I'd be like, okay, they might lose the second match.
Thieves are good, like they might.
Yeah. Surge aren't catching them off guard twice, bro. Neptune's great at this game. He's not catching Simp twice, bro. I'm sorry. Like, generally, this ain't fanboy shit. Like, just like FaZe, they're that good. And FaZe, ever since that Surge loss, they have absolutely turned it around. They had the 3 against OpTic. Okay, OpTic asterisks.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, exactly. They had a nice little 3-1 against Heretics. Is that all they've played? I think they've maybe only played 3 series. I think
Yeah,
both
they
played
3-1 Heretics, and
3-0
then
OpTic,
last
3-1
week they
yeah.
3-0'd OpTic, and then they lost to Surge, right?
Yep. So, you know, not the greatest competition they beat, but like it's FaZe at the end of the day. I'm only gonna be worried about this team when they play like Thieves, pretty much. That's when we'd have a conversation like, uh-oh, something might be
Right.
going on here. So with that being said, I mean, I can see this being close. I like Surge a lot. This could,
Do you have a 3-2, 3-1, or a
yeah,
3-0?
it can be either 3-2, 3-1. I'm not gonna predict 3-0. I think
I
Surge
don't think
gets
it
at
was a
least a
3-0
map.
either. I
I
think so too.
might even go sneaky 3-2 just because, like, okay, super different rosters, but just historically thinking about these two franchises meeting up, I swear they always go game 5. So I just feel
Yeah.
like for the culture, I'm gonna predict a game 5.
I predicted a 3-1.
Okay.
I do still think FaZe is in the top 2 team conversation, 1,000,000,000%. Wherever you have them, 1A, 1B, I don't care. I personally am a Thieves fan. Of course, I have Thieves above them, but 1A, 1B, what? Whoa. What's that face
What
for?
have you seen from Thieves that puts them above FaZe?
The fact that they're flawless to split? The fact that they didn't lose to Surge? Like, what do you mean?
Wait,
What do you
they
mean?
haven't even played Surge. Wait.
Yeah, I know, and they're not going to lose to Surge. Like, what do you mean?
Yo, Shane, all I'm gonna say, not to you know, jump too far ahead. You might need a DM Punky on the side right now. I think we're gonna possibly need a tiebreaker. Not right now, but you know, you already know what's coming.
Later on in the episode. Oh, trust me, I've known going into this. I knew when it was announced. Don't worry. Trust me, I knew.
Okay.
But yeah, they 3-0 smoke showed the Ravens. They 3-0 smoke showed Ultra. Who else did they play? They played one more match,
But
right?
hey, yo,
Oh,
we're
and
talking
they
about FaZe right now, bro. We're talking about FaZe.
Oh, yo, I'm so tweaked.
We're
Yeah,
talking about
FaZe are gonna win. Yeah, we're moving on FaZe 1. Like, it's fine. FaZe
Okay,
1.
what?
Like, it's a 3-1. FaZe are good. They're not gonna lose to anyone that's not named the Thieves this year. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, Shane's got
What
3-1.
else do you want to say?
I got 3-2. I'll put 3-1 in the bracket, but just know we pretty much got FaZe winning. Okay.
FaZe wins, bro. Like, there's no conversation that FaZe is going to lose until we get to the grand final. So, like,
Okay,
it's FaZe,
wait,
bro.
so with that being said, Shane, the first
FaZe Ultra,
semifinal,
they're not going to lose. FaZe the grand finals, bro. Like, let's just call
can I
it
at least get a map count, bro? Damn.
Dude, low key, like, FaZe are good, bro. This might be a 3-0 smoke show. Like,
This looking might be a
what do you want me
3-0.
to tell you?
Especially with
What
that
do you
much
want me to
Ultra
tell
falling
you?
off, bro. This might be a 3-0.
This might just be a 3-0.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, roll to roll, they're outclassed. Map set for map set, they're outclassed. Teamwork for teamwork, they're outclassed. Like, playmaker for playmaker, they're outclassed. Like, this is a FaZe 3-0. It's insane that we have Surge winning a map over FaZe and we don't have Ultra, though. Might be something there. Might be a conversation to be had. But
I mean,
FaZe win.
yeah.
I don't know how you could view it any other way.
No, it's absolutely FaZe win. I agree with you. I actually think it'll be a 3-0. Yo, if it was a 3-0 at the major where Ultra was looking like a little better than what they are now, it's got to be a 3-0 here, just like logically thinking, no?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So,
dude, FaZe are only getting better.
right.
FaZe is not a team that likes to slack off. They're only going to get better this year.
Yeah. I will say if Ultra wins like a map, I can see that happening. But am I going to predict it? No, I'm not.
Yo, Joe drops 50. Like,
yeah,
sure,
we
man.
play another red card. Joe gets 60, bro. Woo, 70. He might push 70, bro. Oh my god. to be FaZe, bro, like shit.
But yeah, I have FaZe. I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
No,
like this top half of the bracket is pretty clear. I think the bottom half of this bracket is pretty clear as well.
yeah.
Are you ready to move on to the bottom half of this bracket?
Yeah, let's do it. Shane, a weird matchup at BO6. These teams have played a bunch. Another Thieves versus Ravens matchup. I mean,
and just like passes prologue or whatever this squad is, it's a 3-0 smoke show, baby. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The Ravens
3-0?
cannot be the Thieves. Yes.
No,
The Ravens cannot be the Thieves.
I agree. I
Tell me what map they're going to win. Are they going to win the hard points?
No.
Are they going to win the search and destroys?
Maybe.
Maybe wait, I did forget about the cookie lineup, bro. Wait a second. Tees might drop a 2.0 on HyDra. No, but like
50-50 chance.
This is a Thieves win. I don't think there's any way around that. Like, I think we're living in a 2-team league, and I think the minor said it. I think the major said it, and I think this minor's gonna say it again. This is a 2-team league through and through. I have a swift 3-0. In my predictions on the CDL pickups, I have this as a super 3-0 if I could, bro. Like, I put my double points on this, bro.
You can do that for the minors?
I don't know. I was joking.
Oh, my fault. I was just curious, bro. I was like, wait, if I knew for the minors, give me OpTic Falcons, bro, dude. I love double points on Falcons, bro, dude. That, yo, if y'all do pickups, y'all don't know about that infinite fucking point glitch shit. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Put your double points on a Falcon series. You put 3-0, you got like a, 90% chance of happening,
bro.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's so fire.
I think definitely agree with Thieves. I mean, same as I said a bunch. Not trying to cop out, but like same as like I've said a bunch. I can see Ravens pick up like a map. It would have to be search for me that they would pick up. I don't see them getting any hard point possible. Control, right. I don't see happening. So it would absolutely have to be S&D. And Thieves have been getting better S&D. So I mean, I will go Thieves 3-0. But if it's a Ravens if it's Thieves 3-1, not the most shocking thing.
I also think it's super impressive that the Thieves are improving at their search and destroy, but no other game mode is lacking. Like, usually when a team is specifically bad at one game mode, they only focus on that and their others start to slack a little bit. They don't look like they've missed a beat in control or in hardpoint at this point in time. Like, they still look very dominant in both of those. But it's time. Like, we all knew it was this. If you guys didn't have this in your prediction, you're too big of an OpTic fan. I don't know what to tell you. Dude, you think what? You think dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The top 3 for this major on paper, I guarantee you, are Thieves, FaZe, and OpTic. As you were to pull the general community, and I guarantee you, bro.
Okay, yeah, but like OpTic don't count. Bro, dude. Okay, I would disagree with it, but bro, I don't know. Somebody might have like Ravens. I don't know, man. What if you have like ROKKR beating Thieves and like Ravens beat that team or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I would be dumb to predict that.
No. Okay,
yeah, you'd be dumb.
Okay, you might be a little dumb to predict it, but I don't like.
You might be the big dumb, bro.
No, but
like,
somebody out there did it, bro. Somebody out there did it.
Yeah, and that guy is dumb. I don't know what to tell you. That guy is stupid.
That's fucked up. But
if I'm wrong, I eat my words. I apologize to the guy. When I'm right, don't doubt me again. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Obviously, I'm a Thieves fan. Obviously, you're a FaZe fan. Obviously, we're gonna choose a team we respectively support. I want to change it though.
Okay.
I'm going to like tell you why FaZe wins this, and I want you to tell everyone why Thieves win this. Okay?
Yeah. Wait,
okay?
Okay. This is weird as hell.
FaZe have been the dominant team this year. Not only did they win Minor 1, they also won Major 1. They're still playing very well. They beat Thieves last time in a couple grulers, I will admit, but regardless, they still won. We see the players on FaZe are willing to take risks. Draza 4-4 runs down mid-map to pop a 3-piece. That guy's a lunatic. He's a psychopath. I love him for it. That dude loves to win. You could never count out Simp, aBeZy, Draza, Celium in any major ever. Like, those players are just too good. They won the first 2 big things. 3P, 4P if you're counting like the
EWC.
minor and EWC
yes,
nonsense. But
world
like,
champ? No, I'm playing.
Whoa!
No, I swear on my life that was a joke. They're not world champs.
Right, but that like FaZe have the solid argument. They've been playing well. They're only improving. Like, they don't lose their rematches, so they're gonna slam Surge. Like, you could argue they're playing better competition in the upper half of this bracket, so they're gonna be more prepared. Like, that's how FaZe wins this. They're just that good of a team, you know. But tell me about the Thieves.
The Thieves. Well, I mean, there's definitely an angle for Thieves to win this. I mean, we've been talking about a bunch this episode, but the angle, the very obvious one, is how much better they got at search. I mean, when they matched up at the major, they went what? Oh no, they won the first S&D in the first series. Sorry, but
they won the very first S&D.
Yes, the back 4 and then the 3 in finals lost all of them, and just like looking back on at least specifically that grand finals, 7-map series, you lost 3 S&Ds and 1 respawn. You got super Nesloed. And, like, is that going to happen again? Like, Thieves surely get at least 1 S&D,
I would say definitely not.
Right, yeah. Like with how much better they gone, they got to surely get at least 1 on the board, right? So there's obviously that angle. We got, the angle. I mean, like, as much as I was saying earlier, like, FaZe don't lose rematches. I mean, this isn't just a rematch. Like, FaZe is beating them last 2 times in a row. And this is Thieves. Like, it's rare, as good as FaZe is, it's rare to see them get this high of a consecutive win streak versus, like, super top teams. Like, think about, like, your Ultras, your New Yorks, your OpTics. Like, they'll lose somewhere, So
they'll lose in there.
Right, yeah.
Do you think this is the in there?
Yeah, it absolutely could be. Why not? I mean, 2 times in a row, 3's kind of pushing it.
They're due.
Right.
They're due.
Well, specifically who's due is Scrap. Because Scrap, the Scrap versus Draws head-to-head, dude, Scrap dominates it. And he is...
Right.
This might be the first time he's ever lost him twice in a row, let alone pushing 3. Like, is it going to be 3? Thieves, they might just be due. Just to put it frank. A little cop-out, but they might be due.
Dude, yeah, I agree. Like, their search and destroy is getting better. They have not missed a beat in hardpoint. They haven't missed a beat in control, which has been said already. Scrap is due. HyDra specifically is playing super well in search. Like, he picked it up. They don't lose 3 searches again. Like, surely they don't lose 3 in a row again. Like,
surely.
Fuck. I don't know what you have this as, but for my CDL pick'ems, I have it as a 4-2 for the Thieves.
Ooh.
I know you're a FaZe fan, so you probably have the exact same thing the other way.
I think I do have a 4-2 as well. Just because, okay, so this is I know I was defending Thieves as a FaZe fan, but I'm gonna defend FaZe a little bit.
Of course.
So the angle that we're talking about with Thieves, you're not gonna lose 3 SDs again. I feel that way about FaZe for the respawns. Specifically, like, FaZe in that grand final, it felt like they lost a bunch of close respawns. Like when I think about that grand final, I think about that very first map. They were up a bunch. That hot scar point, that was their map, bro. I think you agree with me.
What an all-time final, by the way.
That was all-time.
Dude, thinking back, what an all-time final.
Yeah, I mean, like, FaZe, I swear, they were up like 100 points. Dude, the listening, that was the listening when Draws was just going like, yo, chow him. He was just telling us to chow him. And they were just chowing. And then, like, right after Scrap pops like 3 or some shit. Like.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously that was an all-time final, but, like, I remember watching back that map and I was like, that felt like FaZe.
They should have won that.
That just felt like a troll. So, I think for this final, like, they're probably due a second respawn. They'll obviously get 1. I feel like they're due a second, So,
but where they win a respawn, they're gonna lose an S&D, and like,
right, yeah, exactly.
We're back to an even series.
Yeah. So yeah,
I have it as Thieves. You have it as FaZe. One of us is gonna be wrong in a week, but
I will say,
would it be if both our teams didn't make grand finals. Like, it's just like Ravens versus Ultra, bro.
Ravens Ultra. No, I will say. I mean, I'm obviously gonna predict FaZe, but just like thinking, just like in my head and out loud,
I see how FaZe win.
Well, yeah, no, of course, but like FaZe, as good of a team as they are, I feel like it's been an extremely long time, like probably since Cold War, where we've seen a stretch of dominance this long.
This consistent.
Right.
This consistent too.
Like, just to put it blunt, they're going to fumble somewhere. I don't know if it's this minor or if it's the major. Like, just like in my heart of hearts, as much as I would like it to happen as a FaZe fan, just like deep down thinking logically, it's hard in my mind to think of them winning like minor and this major. It really is.
Right. That would be a lot of wins consecutively. That would be
but
a metric ton.
I just don't know if I can see it. Because like the thing with FaZe 2, I swear when we think we're there with them, they they let it go. Like I remember last year with MW3, they won Major 2, okay? And then going to Major 3, yo, they were slamming everyone. Like, bro, the second best team at the time, Ultra, I think, dude, 3-0 shit on them, like 100 point club or some shit in hard point, 3-0 control.
Right.
Like, it was like a slamish. Everyone was like, what the fuck is this? Is this core phase? Dude, I remember like people on other podcasts like Dope Check, The Flank, they were saying, yo, is this better than Cold War phase? And then they go into that
Right.
major and get fucking third. Like, what? Like, no, like, yo, we jumped the gun a little bit
Like,
too hard.
no way.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to, I'm not jumping the gun for FaZe. As much as I would love to, as a fan of them, I'm not going to do it. I have tame
Right.
expectations. So, you know, I'm going to predict them to see the minor, but if they don't, like, super fucking believable that they don't. Super believable.
Yeah. I think the only believable like storyline would be FaZe loses to Thieves or Thieves loses to FaZe. And I think that's this is a weird word that I'm going to use. I don't mean it like this. It's the only acceptable loss. Right? Like I think if you ask any of the FaZe players or any of the Thieves players, is it acceptable to lose to like for the Thieves? Is it acceptable to lose to the ROKKR? Is it acceptable to lose to Falcons? They're gonna say no. What the fuck? And similarly, like the FaZe players will say it's unacceptable to lose to Ultra or Surge. Like ultimately, that's the quality of teams we're talking about. 1A, 1B, guaranteed. I'm excited for another good match. I hope it's another generational grand finals.
Hopefully. And hey, best of 7 this time around too. So that's
Best
fine.
7?
We might have another game 7 round 11. Who knows?
How insane would that be? Surely the Thieves players don't get nervous and just don't move out of spawn and leave HyDra to die and get shit on.
Yo, you can't
Surely
blame
not.
them, bro. Round 11 for the chip, dude. Everyone does that, bro. Dude, everyone does that like round 11, game 5 on land, anyways, yo. Like
HyDra didn't do that. HyDra ran it down.
Okay, well,
I can hit under.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened to HyDra there. I mean,
okay,
yeah.
It's HyDra fearless. That's the conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we have a good bracket. I'm worried about what we have wrong.
Yeah.
I think the Ultra OpTic could be wrong, and I think the ROKKR Cloud9 could be wrong.
I agree.
I think everything else makes sense, and I think like we have solid arguments and things to like show for that. Those are the only two I'm a little worried about.
No, 100% agree. Those are like doing like 50-50
matches.
Yeah. The only other one I might be a little concerned about is Ravens Heretics. I think that could go Heretics. I don't think it would be that surprising considering their head to head.
Right.
But yeah, those are like going like 3. I'm worried about. If we get any of like the others wrong, that's gonna be pretty surprising. You know, like fucking
dude.
like
Breach beat Surge, Falcons beat OpTic,
LAG beat a team. Oh my god,
beats Miami. Yeah. All right. Well, hey Nick, thanks for going over the bracket with me, man.
Yeah.
Breach.
Thank you for going over the bracket with me, man.
Of course, dude. I think everyone has 1A, 1B as Thieves FaZe. I'm very interested to hear your guys' opinions down below. Where did we get it wrong? Who do you have winning? Tell us who you think is the dark horse of this tournament. Is OpTic back? Do Ravens prove their top 3 team again? Let us know down below. But with that said, Nick, you got any final statements?
No, I agree with you. Thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all for another episode post minor, going over the results.
Post minor.
And yeah, we'll see y'all then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.